Alright, good day everyone. Prepping Australia here. Just wanted to touch base with you one more time. And again, just a reminder that what I'm trying to do here is help those people who are in Australia who want to start getting into prepping, learn how to do it and try to do it as little bit as inexpensively as possible. A lot of the videos and the content that's available is from America, and as you can tell by my accent, I am from America as well, but been here 15 years, and the reality is it's a hell of a lot more expensive to live here, and stuff costs more here. So the whole goal of this video series, at least the intro video series, is to help anyone who's in Australia try to get the most out of their, most bang for their buck, really, to be honest. So this is an example of a bug out bag. I'm not going to get into what is a bug out bag and what should be in it. Again, there's hundreds of videos and lots of people who are a lot more experienced than I am. I'm still pretty much a newbie at this stuff and still putting it together, really. But I watched a video from Sensible Prepper, which is a great channel. Definitely recommend that guy. And he went out and he did a cheap bug out bag. I think he went to Walmart and spent $80 US and got almost, all the basics, really. And one of the things that he talked about was, getting a $10 or $15 backpack just to get started. So that's what I did. This is a $20 backpack from where I get Aldi, funny enough. And you can see that at the moment it's chockers. Chockers in Australian means it's completely full. Like, I can't put anything else in there, even if I wanted to. And the problem with a bag like this is really there's no way to expand it. You can't really get much more out of it. So I pretty much have it as packed as possible. Still's only about 30, 35 pounds, so it's still manageable from a bug out situation. But I'm getting new toys, as you do. And so I'm running out of room. I can't put anything else in this bag. So I started looking around for other bags, and I found a review for a bag from LA Gear. It's the operations bag, and they sell it for $50 US, which looked really cool. It looked really sweet. It looked much like this bag, but the internals were a little bit better. It's got more internal compartments than this bag does. But I wanted to point this bag out to you because what this bag does have are some really cool features. Now, if you might say, well, why didn't you get the LA bag, LA Gear bag? Well, the LA Gear bag at $50 US, once I do the exchange rate, currently exchange rate's 1.69, so straight away the bag's going to cost me $75, not $50. And then they want to charge me $47 shipping. So the shipping is going to take 2 to 3 weeks. So all of a sudden now I'm looking at $120 for a bag that I won't have for 3 weeks, and it's very frustrating because I want to keep on moving forward and I don't want to have to wait around. And my God, what if a disaster happens in the next 3 weeks? So I want to be ready to go. So I went to a military discount shop, and they're hard to find here in Australia. Again, in America, they're everywhere. I had to go a bit out of the way to find one, and they did have some cool stuff, and I found this bag. Now, one of the things that I like about this bag is it's got several compartments, so I'll bring these up. So it's got a nice feature here. The other thing that I like about it is if you can see the inside, see it's been molded with plastic, or rubberized plastic. So it's somewhat waterproof, a hell of a lot more water resistant than this bag is. We also have a front feature pack here, so let me just pull that. You've got some little cordage on the zippers if you need that. Again, it's got some rubberized features on the inside there, and then on the inside we got a nice big space on the inside compared to this other one. I'm sorry for the banging the camera around. And again, nice big bag on the inside, and again it's rubberized at the bottom and on the inside as well. It's got a nice zipper inside case here. So it also has nice padded, much nicer padded shoulder straps, and then it also has some keepers here, which can tie everything down and keep things tight. But probably most importantly, again, sorry for shaking the camera there, it has incorporated the Moly system. Now, funny enough, if you had asked me 2 months ago what a Moly system was, I wouldn't have had a clue. For those of you who are in this business, you know what Moly is, and for those of you who don't, Moly just means that they have these straps placed here, and there are a whole bunch of additions or accessories that I can attach to this bag and get all kinds of more usage. So I can put water bottles or extra bottles. I can put a medical kit on the outside. I can hang things on the outside. It also has Moly down the sides, which is great. And this particular bag also has a water bladder pack in the back. Okay, so it's got a water bladder pack, and then on the outside here, depending on which side you want your bladder to come out and feed you, you've got holes on either side. So you can bring those in, and again, they're sealed with Velcro. Another thing you could use these for is if you had a fishing rod. So, you know, and it doesn't fit, even this breakdown, it's not going to probably fit in there very well, so I could put it in there and I could have that pop up through the top. If you had a rifle and you wanted to carry the rifle, obviously you could have the rifle in the back, or crowbar or anything else, anything that wouldn't fit in the back. I thought it was really cool that they have these nice little holes to allow you to get a much larger piece of equipment in there. Now, and again, all the D-rings and all the extra packs and all the tie-ons, and just, it's got heaps more flexibility. Maybe I'll do another video when I repack it and get everything moved over. But really, I just wanted to kind of show you the bag. Now, this cost me $89 Australian. Okay, so it saved me $30, and I got the instant gratification of having it, you know, immediately. It's by a company called Bush Tracks, made here in Australia. To be honest, I didn't do a whole lot of homework. I could have probably found it cheaper, but I just saw it and thought it was a great bag. Again, it was very close to the operations bag, which I really liked. I think this will do me for the short term. Obviously, I always have this one as a backup, which I can do other things with. Create a separate toolkit or a separate medical kit, or even just a secondary bug out bag for a friend of mine or something like that. So yeah, so once again, you know, the reality is things are really expensive here in Australia, over the top expensive in many ways, and I'm going to be talking more about better ways to save money on food and those kinds of things. So stick around, stay in touch. I'll be putting a few more up here and there. Again, the whole concept is to help you save money and to learn a little bit more about prepping. So hope all is going well in your world, and stick it out and enjoy, because we're putting it all together here in Australia. Thanks and out.